Hey everyone, hope you guys are okay. Thank you again for clicking on this video. Today I'm doing an infill on this beautiful set. These lasted 3 weeks. I know it says on the thing 2 weeks, but I had it pre-recorded and then uploaded it, but it was 3 weeks. As you can see, the crystals were intact. Some of them were off, not all of them. She did have a couple of accidents, so it kind of popped off, but she did say it took a little bit of pressure for it to fall off. So I do again recommend the Kiara Sky base glue. To remove the bling, I am using my Glitter Planet nippers, and I ruined these nippers because I started using them to remove the bling and it got ruined, so I just used it for that, and I'm gonna order another one for the cuticle skin. So yeah. Anyway, now I'm going in with my extra coarse, which is a three times coarse drill bit from the Glitter Planet UK. If you guys don't know and you're new here, if you are interested in buying any of the Glitter Planet products, go onto their website. I'll leave it linked down below and use my code LUKI5. I'll leave it on the screen and you'll get 5% off your order. I really recommend this bit because it basically removes all the acrylic, all the glitter, anything that is encapsulated inside your nail, and it goes back to the clear layer. With this, I'm using a very high speed. So on my drill, which is the Scion K35, I'm using number 30, so it's the quickest one. And basically I am just going all over the nail, removing all that design. I am not thinning out the nail too much because I asked her what she wanted, and the client said she wanted something rose gold and white, and I was like, okay, this can be covered. So I wasn't too fussed about the blue peeking through. But yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys watch me remove all the design. Make sure when you use these bits or any drill, really make sure that you keep your drill moving at all times, because if you leave it in one spot for too long, it will cause friction and it will start burning really bad. Okay, so now I am replacing my sanding band to a new one, and this is the 180 sanding band on a number 3 on my drill, and I'm just removing all the shine from the natural nail. Before this, if you have any skin around the cuticle area, make sure you push back the cuticles and use your nippers to cut the dead skin off. However, with this client, as you can see, she didn't have much cuticle over there, so I just decided, right, I'm just going to remove the shine. And if you see me digging, it's basically me tackling any lifting that was there. There was very minimal lifting, but I just like to make sure that there's no lifting at all. So with the drill bit, make sure that you keep your drill moving at all times, and make sure that you go all around the cuticle to remove all the shine from the natural nail. Now I'm going in with my acid primer from CJP, and I'm just applying that on all of the nails. Make sure that you only focus on the natural nail. You don't want it going on the skin or anything because it can burn the skin if they have any cuts. And then after that, I apply a thin layer of Mia Secret Pink, and the monomer that I'm using is the One Monomer by CJP. It's primerless, but like I said before, I sometimes like to use the primer on certain clients which may experience lifting sometimes, so I just do it to be on the safe side. But when you do this, just apply a very thin layer of Mia Secret Pink or even clear, just to have that as a base. I forgot to mention that the brush that I'm using is the Big Boy brush from CJP. I love this brush because it just works amazing, and I feel like it's flat, it's oval, and it just doesn't get product stuck on it. I just really like this brush, so I highly recommend it. On this index, I'm using Coconut Milk from CJP, and I'm just doing that at the tip because we are going to do a glitter fade. So on this nail, I am doing like a ombre on the index, and then onto the next finger, I'm using a pure white, which is called White Blizzard from the Glitter Planet. Now, I love the Glitter Planet UK, but I noticed with this powder it was working a little bit patchy and it was hard to work with. But I don't think it was the brand. I think it's just white in general. With the Coconut Milk, because it's a little bit on the milky side, like it's got a lot of clear on it. It's kind of a clear white type of color, so it works really nice. But with this one, I found that I had to apply a lot of product, and yeah, so I don't really focus on 2 beads, 3 beads, 4 beads. I just add acrylic as I need to the nail. If you see me moving the finger up and down, is basically me checking the apex, checking the nail, checking the tip, and just adding more acrylic as I need. Also with this middle finger, I just basically build my apex and the thickness very good with this product, just because it's a core powder and I don't cap this nail. So on the ring finger, I'm using the same white, so White Blizzard, which is basically from the Glitter Planet, and I am just applying that on the tip, creating like an ombre, because I am going to put another color on top. And yeah, when you do this, you want to flip your brush and brush that white towards the middle, just so it doesn't get a really harsh, so you don't get a harsh line. I know this is the other hand. I am so sorry for this, but I think again it's just the filming. It's not as easy as it looks, but yeah. With the thumb, I'm just applying white at the cuticle area, blending it towards the middle, because I'm also going to be doing an ombre on this finger. So for this finger, I am applying my CJP Rose Gold, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous rose gold color. It's like a pink color with some gold in it. So I really love this color, and it blended really nice with the white. So when you add this, you want to make sure that you apply your first bead very close to the cuticle, not touching it though. If you touch the cuticle area, you want to wipe it with the tip of your brush straight away before it dries, just because if you do end up having acrylic on the skin, it might cause lifting as the nails start growing. growing. So make sure you focus on that. And then also when you're doing any ombre, you want to make sure that you keep brushing that product onto the nail just so you get a nice blend. And also on the pinky, I'm applying a wash of rose gold. And then going back to the thumb, I will be applying the same rose gold color at the tip, blending it towards the white. And for this pinky, and I know I'm all over the place, but for this pinky I will be adding glitter. I apologize, I don't know exactly where I got the glitter from, but I will try and see. I think I got it from eBay, but if I do find it from eBay, I will leave it linked down below. So now I am capping all of the nails with my Nao Nails clear acrylic. And when you're capping the nails, this is when you want to focus on the thickness, and you also want to focus on the apex. So I will leave a picture towards the end of the apex. So it's basically like a little bump from the top. Just with this length, you want to make sure that you have a good apex, because if you don't, the nails will break easily. So I will leave a picture towards the end on what the apex is. But when you are encapsulating anything, you want to make sure that you keep on looking at the nails from different angles just to see if there's any product missing, and I'll let you guys watch. So after I've applied all the acrylic, waited for it to dry, I am now using my Tornado file from CJP, which is a 180-100 nail file, and I'm just reshaping all of the nails. As you can see, the shape is quite there, but the edges are not crisp because obviously wear and tear. So you just want to reshape the nails whenever you're doing an infill and a redesign, because again, the acrylic does take away from the shape. So with this coffin shape, I am basically doing a 45-degree angle on the side walls of the nail and a 90-degree angle holding my file straight at the tip to get that nice crisp look. I also want to take this moment to thank you guys for whoever messaged me or commented saying that, you know, can you just like put the camera a little bit closer to the nails? Let me know if this is what you guys like. I tried my best to put the camera a little bit closer to the nails, to the working area, just so you can see a little bit better. I know it's not very close, but again, it's going to be on the way and I won't be able to work properly. Filming is a lot harder than what it looks. But first, let me just tell you, now I flip the hands towards my view so I can see if the tips are nice and crisp and straight. Also, I want to thank a viewer that recently commented saying that, you know, filming is not easy as it looks. It's just that, you know, people don't understand that, and I very much agree with you, girl. I really do. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to comment or like the video or whatever. I really am overwhelmed with the amount of love and support that you guys have given me, and I just hope that I, you know, will be able to help you with anything. So I do appreciate your feedback, your comments, so please leave them down below, and that makes my day, and I will respond to you as quick as, you know, as soon as I see the comment, I will try my best to respond to you. But yeah, thank you guys so much for all the support and love and feedback. So now I am using my Smooth Top drill bit from the Glitter Planet UK, and this is just a fine drill bit with a smooth top, which means it's a safety bit. So I like to use this at the beginning to make sure I get a nice smooth surface on all of the nails, and I do sometimes use this to, you know, seal the cuticle area, but nowadays I feel like I want to go a little bit more close to the cuticle area. So you'll be seeing after this I do get another drill bit, which is like I think it's called like a carbide drill bit, so it's not a safety bit. You can see it's a little bit more aggressive from the top, and I'm just focusing on that cuticle area and the edges. So I zoomed in here and I wanted to show you how you can see a little bit of the natural nail. So you see the acrylic, the natural nail, and the cuticle. That's how you want your acrylic to look. That way you are less likely to get lifting. I must say that this skill takes a lot of practice because you're getting really close to the cuticle area, so you are more likely to cut the client by mistake. So make sure you practice as much as you can, and also preventing lifting is one of the things that it took me time to perfect. So it doesn't just come overnight. You've got to practice on yourself, practice on a practice hand, practice on your friends or whatever. Just make sure you practice before you take clients, because this is quite an aggressive bit. Even though it's a fine drill bit, it will sometimes catch on the skin and may cause some cuts. But anyway, after this I basically just buffed all the nails with my CJP buffer, and then after that we'll be applying crystals. So now onto the exciting bit. I am applying the bling. So I'm not the best at bling application yet. I am still practicing, but I liked how they turned out. I'll let you guys watch because you guys know I cannot explain this. But I am using this tool to pick up these crystals, which is from Amazon, and the glue that I'm using is my amazing Kiara Sky glue. I highly recommend it. It's the best one that has worked for me so far, so I do highly recommend it. And yeah, it dries, I don't know, it's like it doesn't dry too quick, but obviously if you feel like it's dry, just add a little bit more. But one thing I wanted to mention is when I add the bling, I put a little bit of glue on the walls of the bling just to make sure that the bling stay longer, and that way obviously you create kind of like a seal around the bling, and that way it doesn't catch on the hair, doesn't catch on clothes or anything. And obviously it's not just the fact that the crystals might fall out. When the crystals catch on the hair, it's quite annoying, and a lot of people get put off from getting like bling just because they're like, it catches on my hair, blah blah blah. But no girl, if you apply them properly and you seal the edges, you won't get any gaps, so obviously you would not get any thing catching. And then also after this, you can also, once the glue dries, you can also go ahead over it and put some top coat, and that way, girl, no hair is gonna get stuck there. But yeah, I wanted to take this moment as well to let you know that I do have exams in the next week, so please wish me luck. I am scared. I am so scared. So please wish me luck because I don't know how to feel about this. So yeah, quick disclaimer, that's why I'm not going to be posting a lot of videos. I will be taking clients still, but I don't think I'll have time to edit and do a voiceover because, as you guys know, it takes a little bit more time, and my exam's next week, so I cannot afford that. But I will try my best to film sets and stuff, and then when I come back to you, I'll be coming strong. Well, let's just hope I do come back strong, because yeah, I just hope I do well on the exams. But anyway, I'll let you guys watch. So after I waited for the glue to dry, I am now applying top coat on all of these sassy nails, and I'm using my CJP tack-free top gloss. Look at that pinky, that glitter is gorgeous. But I will try to find it because I really liked how that glitter turned out. But this rose gold as well, I am just obsessed. As you can see right now, I am applying the top coat around the bling, but I'm not going over the bling, and also I am trying to touch the sidewalls of the bling, and that's what I meant with trying to seal anything around the bling, just so that, you know, nothing catches and there's no gaps basically. But after this, I will be using an alcohol wipe, and I just like to wipe the bling because with the pickup tool sometimes it gets a little bit of residue and it ruins it. I don't know, but anyway, after this, I applied my cuticle oil in Peach by Neff Stuff. I love this stuff. It smells amazing. But anyway, this is the final look, you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will insert a picture of the apex. As you can see, right near the cuticle area, there's a little bump, and that's what you want. Not too much, but something that will create strength. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!